Hello everyone and welcome. If you've ever been curious about cybersecurity, if you've ever wondered how hackers think, how vulnerabilities are discovered, or how systems are defended, then you're in the right place. This is the Grand Security Academy, and I'm here to take you on a journey, not just any journey, but a practical hands-on journey into the world of cybersecurity. Here you're going to learn the fundamentals, you're going to break things in controlled environments, and you're going to understand how attacks work from the inside out. Ultimately, you're also going to understand how to secure systems properly. So whether you're a beginner or you've dabbled into the world of cybersecurity before, this channel is built for you. So let's get started. Before we dive in, let me introduce myself. I am the Grand Instructor, but you can call me your guide through this cybersecurity maze. So a little bit about who I am. Well, I am a cybersecurity enthusiast, first and foremost. I live and breathe for this stuff. I am also a cybersecurity researcher. I spend my time digging into vulnerabilities, understanding attack vectors, and consistently learning new techniques. But more importantly, I am a passionate cybersecurity lecturer. Teaching is what drives me. There's nothing more satisfying than watching someone go from "I don't understand this at all" to "wait, I actually get it now." That is what this channel is all about. And yes, I'm also a capture the flag player. CTFs are my playground, they are my lab, and honestly, one of the ways to sharpen your skills in this field. And we are going to do a lot of CTF challenges together. Now you might be asking, why another cybersecurity channel? What makes this so different from the rest? Here's the thing, cybersecurity can feel overwhelming. The terminology, the tools, the sheer amount of information out there. It's intimidating, and that stops a lot of talented people from ever getting started. That's exactly why this platform exists. My purpose here is simple. I want to help beginners gain confidence. I want you to feel like, yes, I can do it. I want to share practical hands-on skills, not just theory, but real techniques you can apply immediately. I want to build a community of learners where we grow together, where questions are welcomed and where mistakes are part of the process. And most importantly, I want to make cybersecurity less intimidating. Essentially, we'll be breaking down cybersecurity, taking these complex concepts and making them digestible, understandable, and actionable. That's the mission. So how are we going to do this? What can you expect from this channel? First and foremost, we plan to deliver our content in a beginner-friendly manner. Every video is designed with the beginner in mind. You'll get calm explanations, no rushing, no assuming you already know these things. We'll take our time. Step-by-step demonstrations. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing in real time so that you can follow along. We'll be breaking down tools. We'll explore more tools hackers use, how they work, and how to use them responsibly and effectively. We'll also be understanding the vulnerability fundamentals, which is understanding not just how to exploit something, but why something is vulnerable in the first place. We'll also be looking at the practical methodologies, the systematic approaches that professionals use. So my goal is simple and straightforward. It is to teach cybersecurity in a calm, practical, and accessible way. I want to build real skills. I want to build real skills in people for them to understand the attacks from the attacker's perspective and to learn how to defend systems responsibly. This is not just about causing harm. It is not about causing harm. It is about understanding how systems fail so that we can make them stronger. So it's not about causing harm at all. Now let me be upfront with you. We have a long journey ahead. And I mean a really, really, really long journey ahead. There's so much to cover and so much to explore. We are going to dive into web application security. This is where most vulnerabilities exist in the real world. So we'll spend a significant amount of time here. Actually, my mission is to cover every web application vulnerability in the PortSwigger Academy. We are also going to dive deep into AI security. As AI becomes more prevalent, so does the security around it. So we are also going to focus on forensic analysis, which is understanding how investigators or how to investigate security incidents and piece together what happened. So how investigators do it, or how you yourself can do it. We'll also be getting deep into malware analysis, which is taking apart malicious software to understand how they work. We're also going to be getting deep in cryptography, understanding the mathematics and implementations that secure our data. We're also going to be getting deep into binary exploitation and reverse engineering, which is going low level into how programs fail and how they can be exploited. We'll also be checking or covering advanced CTF concepts as we progress. We'll tackle more sophisticated challenges as we upskill our skills. So this is ambitious. I understand, I see it, and I know. But that's the point. We are building something comprehensive here, and we are going to take it step by step. Okay, now let's talk specifics. What exactly are you going to learn in this series? We are going to start with the web application hacking series. So we'll be covering both the server side and the client side vulnerabilities. We'll get deep into SQL injections, CSRF, SSRF, XSS, authentication bypasses, authorization flaws, and all the others that you can think of when it comes to cybersecurity and web application hacking. We'll also be utilizing CTF walkthroughs, where we'll be covering challenges on TryHackMe, HackTheBox, Pico CTFs, and more. We'll also be mastering the industry standard tool for web application security testing, which is the Burp suite. We'll also be understanding the exploitation techniques. This is how to chain vulnerabilities, escalate privileges, and achieve your objectives in a penetration tests. And critically, we are going to be looking at secure coding insights, because defense is just as important as offense. So what should you expect from the beginning? We'll start by setting up our environment properly. And by that I mean making sure that Burp suite and whichever browser you are using all work together. We'll also be getting deep in understanding HTTP basics, because web hacking requires you to understand how the web actually works in the first place. We'll also be getting comfortable with the industry standard tool, which is Burp suite, by looking at its fundamentals. And our first vulnerability will be the authentication flaws. We'll start with something concrete and then build from there. We'll also be utilizing plenty of hands-on labs using TryHackMe and PortSwigger. This isn't just passive learning. This is active, practical, hands-on skill building. So how are we going to upload our content? Consistency matters. So let me tell you what you expect in terms of uploads. We are planning to upload 2 to 3 videos in a week. Now we all understand that life happens, and sometimes it gets busy and sometimes it's just a bit freer. So in the busier weeks, expect 2 videos, and in the less busy weeks, expect 3 videos. The goal here is consistency without sacrificing quality. I'd rather give you 2 excellent videos than 5 rushed ones. What platforms shall we be using? Our main platforms include PortSwigger for all web application attacks. Their labs are free and absolutely excellent for learning web security. We'll also be using TryHackMe for general cybersecurity concepts from beginner to advanced. We'll be using HackTheBox for more challenging realistic scenarios. We'll be getting into Pico CTFs for foundational CTF challenges that build your skills progressively. And we'll also include many more as we grow in our skill set, in our understanding. We'll get into platforms like Pond.college and etc. The beauty of these platforms is that most of them are free or have free tiers, so you can follow along without breaking your bank. So what do you need to follow along in this channel? First and foremost, you need passion. That's it. If you're curious, you want to learn, you're already qualified. And when it comes to cybersecurity, I can guarantee you that passion is what will keep you moving. Because if you've been in cybersecurity for quite some time, you'll understand that in cybersecurity, what gets people, it's the workload. For instance, let me give you a short example. Let's use Bob. Bob is a software engineer. For him to be a master in his field, he needs to understand software engineering, all the secure coding practices, etc. Now, me as a cybersecurity specialist, I need to understand my domain, which is cybersecurity. And if I want to be good in reverse engineering, binary exploitation, malware analysis, I also need to understand bits of software engineering. I need to understand the secure coding practices. I need to understand assembly. I need to understand the programming languages used in software development. So you see, I already have more workload than Bob, who is a software engineer. So just from that example, you understand that for cybersecurity, what cybersecurity has is more workload. You do more in cybersecurity. So technically, you'll need a Linux distribution. I recommend Kali Linux, but you can also go for Parrot, Ubuntu, Arch Linux, whichever Linux distribution you feel comfortable with. We will be also using Burp Suite. We will be using accounts like TryHackMe, PortSwigger, and HackTheBox. That's really it. You don't need to be a programmer. You don't need to be a networking expert. You don't need to have any prior experience. You just need that curiosity and willingness to learn. The rest will build together. If you're thinking, but I'm not technical enough, that's not the right mindset. Everyone starts from somewhere. Every master was once a student. No one gets born and goes directly to university. We all start somewhere. Build through the grades, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. All of a sudden we're in high school. All of a sudden we're in the university. So every master was once a student. My final message is a call to action. So here we are. This is the beginning of something exciting, something new. Remember this. Let's learn, let's break, let's understand, and let's secure. That is just cybersecurity in 4 words. This is not just a tagline. It's our methodology. It's how we approach every single topic on this channel. Welcome to this journey. I am genuinely excited to have you here. This isn't just me teaching you. It's us learning, us growing together, us building something meaningful in cybersecurity community. I once learned that the more you teach, the more you understand. If you are ready to start this journey with me, don't forget to like this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm to show this content to others who may need it. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who's interested in cybersecurity or wants to break into this field. And most importantly, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any video in future. Give it the positive energy it needs. Your support, your comments, your questions, that's what fuels this channel and makes it grow. Drop a comment below and tell me what aspect of cybersecurity are you most excited to learn about. What questions do you have? What challenges have you faced in learning security before? Because when you tell me such things, it helps us direct our course towards suiting your needs. I read every comment, and your feedback is what shapes the content we create. So, alright, this is it for this introduction. The real learning starts in the next video. We'll set up our complete hacking environment from scratch. That is Burp Suite for the web application series, Burp Suite in our browser. So until then, stay curious, stay hungry, and I'll see you in the next one. This is the Grand Instructor, and welcome to the Grand Security Academy. Peace out.